Tolu Augustine himself, man. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course.
No problem. So before we go into like the interview section, I kind of want you to just look at the camera. Tell the crowd more about yourself, your craft, you know.
Okay, for sure. So for those who don't know, I go by the name of Tolu Augustine Falana. I'm originally from Missouri City, Texas. Mun knows a lot about that. Yeah, I mean, I like to regard myself as an all-around creative. Anything that comes from here and here that I could bring to life, I'm in love with. That's really the best way I like to put it. So, yeah.
Okay, so first question. So you do a lot of modeling. You know what I'm saying? When you look at your Instagram, your Twitter, anything like that, you get a lot of retweets, a lot of likes. So I kind of just want to know, like, your inspiration around diving into the modeling world. Was it always something that you always had in you? Mm-hmm. Was it something you discovered later in life? Like, kind of, walk us through that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of stumbled into modeling by accident, to be honest. So I'll give you the story. So it was 2014, and I was right about to graduate high school. And at that point, I didn't really have too much, I guess, as far as like clout goes or whatever. So I would reach out to people. I was about to put out clothes, by the way. I was about to like start my clothing line, and I would reach out to people to model and to help me out with the clothes and everything. And nobody was really getting back to me like that. Nobody wanted to give me a shot. Nobody wanted to give me a chance. Nobody really believed in me like that. So I hit up my homie Bolu. Shout out Bolu. And I was like, yo, hey, get your camera. I'm gonna model everything by myself. Just me. We gonna go out, we gonna drive around, and we gonna do this. So I put the picture out. I put the pictures out, and they went. I put them on Tumblr, put them on Twitter, put them on Instagram, and everyone was just gravitating towards them. So at that moment, I realized, like, oh, I kind of like being in front of the camera. Like, I kind of enjoy this. I guess I'm a natural in a sense. And then it just kind of grew and grew and grew from there. And then once I realized that, I guess the things that I was putting out there started to actually impact people and inspire people, and I was on people's like what's it called, home screens and stuff, like once I realized it was like really bubbling like that, I was like, okay, I got something here. I can make something out of this. Like this was by design, basically. So I gotta tap into this.
Yeah, so I just want to point out one viral post in particular that kind of stood out to me: the Walenciagas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of made the Walmart, like they kind of need to sponsor you out there. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
The Walenciagas. Like, what inspired you to think of something like that?
So I seen the tweet first. And, everybody was clowning these shoes. Like, it was laughing emojis everywhere. But I looked at them, and at first, it was like a laugh, because it was like they really looked like Balenciagas. Like, they really just tried to, like, jack Balenciagas. But I really sat and I looked at them, and I was like, these mugs kind of clean. I can't even lie. They're kind of clean. And then I scrolled away from it, didn't think about it. And then I think I was grocery shopping one day. It's just a random backstory. And I was walking, and I was just thinking, like, man, I haven't did a shoot in a while. Like, I got to think of something crazy. Automatically, I thought of that tweet, and I was like, oh, like, I literally stopped in the middle of the grocery store, like, oh, this could be something. Right. So, yeah, I hit up my homie D West. Shout out to D West. He's held it down for me so many times. I hit up him. He was like, yeah, I got you. We could shoot that. We did the shoot a couple times. People don't know that. People don't know the backstory. We had to get it like perfect. And yeah, I got the clothes. We did the shoot, edited it, put it out, and then instantly went crazy. Yeah.
Mr. Augustine. So on Royal Legends, we got a special segment. We like to do activities, This is kind of, we take your craft and we turn it into activity. So today, you're going to be playing What's in the Box. All right. But now, we like to do everything with a twist. So can you please put this blindfold on for me? Now, there will be a box in front of you. Can you feel on that box for me, please?
Yeah.
That's the top of the box. Can you reach over the box? Reach over inside, down.
Oh, down into it? Wait, hold on.
Come on.
Is there something in the box that shouldn't be in this box?
There's nothing in the box.
So it's just a test?
It's just a test right now. I just want you to get a feel for it.
Are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. Okay, you good. You can feel inside the box.
Yeah,
You feel it, you good. That's a box. Does it feel like a box?
Yes. No, It doesn't. It's just cardboard, but yeah.
So what's going to happen is, you're into fashion design.
That's a fact.
So we have a lot of different types of material that fashion designers use.
Oh, okay.
What we're going to do, we're going to place it in the box. You have to feel and see which material it is.
Okay, bet. I thought it was going to be insects or something. All right.
Yeah, you good. Well, we now have an item in your box. Can you please fill in there and tell us what it is?
It feel like maybe like Velcro. No, I'm kidding. It's cotton.
Cotton, okay.
Yeah.
That is correct. Can you please reach over and feel what's in the box?
Is it suede?
Correct.
Okay. 2 for 2.
We have your last and final item. This right here is the hardest item.
You can judge of that.
All right, can you please reach over?
Hey, wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. All right, y'all are laughing at stuff, bro. I don't trust that, bro.
Can you?
Bro. All right, y'all keep snickering, bro. What is in this box, bro? Please, bro. Yo, look. Bro. Bro, I don't know, man. It's too quiet in here, bro. Bro, what is that, bro? It touched my fingernail, bro. What is that, bro?
Oh, you can take the blindfold off.
Bro, some meat, bro. Some doggone meat, bro.
You seen the MTV Awards where Lady Gaga wore the meat dress?
No. Yeah, I seen that. Wow. Gonna give me salmonella in this thing, man. Come on, man.
So, episode 2, we have a long friend of mine. I've known this man for a while. My man Steve right here, man. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir.
So what I want to do first, before we get into the whole interview, some people may not know you, a lot of people may know you, but just kind of explain yourself, what you do, what your business is all about, like what your craft is.
Gotcha. My name is Steven. I'm a senior at the University of North Texas, and I'm the creator of Azupaki clothing brand.
Azupaki. So, one, that's an interesting name.
Yeah.
So what is the meaning behind the name? Like, what is Azupaki? Where does it come from?
Got you. So the origin of Azupaki, it comes from an Igbo origin. It means backpack. But what I decided to do is take it a step further and just make that backpack more symbolic. So when you think of a backpack, going back to elementary school or whatever, you would essentially put the items that you needed to help you, be as successful as possible, right?
Right.
So now let's take it a step further. Everybody has to go somewhere, and everybody's trying to be successful. So it's important that, you fill your mental backpack, with different things such as networking, communication, friends, spirituality, whatever you feel like you need on your journey. And my brand is just a constant reiteration of that.
Okay, nice. That's a pretty deep meaning, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I commend you on that. So, I just want to know, so when did you necessarily start this business? Like, was it, you said in college, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so freshman year?
Yeah. So around my second semester freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of know what inspired you to make clothes and to go into this, this business, this brand.
So I've always considered myself as someone who's creative, and just having the idea, essentially, I wanted to start off with backpack, but with the way that God was just, orchestrating my footsteps,
Right.
I just found myself leaning more towards clothes, and trying to create simple but highly, conceptual pieces with subliminal messages in them. And
Right.
yeah, ever since then, I've just been focusing on clothes.
So I just want to know, because a lot of people want to be in your position, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who sell clothes, a lot of people who are unsuccessful selling clothes, but from what I've seen, you are very successful. So I just want to know how you kind of gained your clientele, you know what I mean? Like, what did you have to do? How did you brand yourself?
So I would say a lot of factors played into it. One would be consistency, just being consistent with, not necessarily pushing out pieces, but focusing on your craft and building your craft. Two, just being organic and authentic with yourself. You have to enjoy what you do, and you have to love what you do, because people are gonna see that love and then automatically be gravitated towards it. So,
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of the times on the show too, a lot of the answers we get is you have to love what you do, and a lot of people said it happened organically.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone wants to plan, everyone wants a strategy, but sometimes the things that people end up becoming millionaires off of are things that they just did for fun.
Yeah.
That they just love to do. Interesting. So actually today on set, we have some of his pieces. Can someone hand me his pieces, please? So we actually have a hat and a hoodie. So I just kind of want you to kind of just explain, the design around this material, like process.
Okay, so these are two of my pieces from my upcoming collection.
Hold it up, show them really quick. I got you.
So with this piece right here, pretty much I was just inspired, I wanted to give, the upper look more of like a scribal look, like a scriptural look, and it's backwards for a reason. So when you're going out in public, a lot of times people can't really understand who you are. They can't really see the real you.
Right.
But when you're in the mirror, and it's just you have a full understanding of who you are.
Okay.
So that piece kind of symbolizes that. Yeah.
That's real dope. And look, just so y'all know, man, y'all can't feel it, but this is some nice material too. It's real comfortable. It's
Everything
gonna keep you
quality,
warm
man.
During the it's on the back too.
Yeah.
The invention never ends. Is that like your slogan?
Yeah. So this is the title for my collection.
Oh, this is a new collection coming.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay, and then we have a hat right here. So, can you kind of go into detail on this?
Yeah. So you asked me earlier if I was inspired by an artist, and as far as like the colorway, there's an artist that goes by Diego Money, and he had a song called Blue and Green, and I was bumping it heavy when I was drawing this out, so I just got inspired to put those colors in.
So you draw your own designs out?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
And look, again, y'all, this is real soft quality. This material is crazy. Well, look, Steve, that's all the questions we had, bro. You got some dope stuff. We're going to throw this on. But, man, I want to give you the opportunity to, sit here, shout out your business, do whatever you need to, tell the people what you want them to know.
Okay. So my name is Steven. I'm based on IG right now solely. You can follow me at Udenenwu, Udenenwu, and then you can follow my my account page at Azupaki, AZUPAAKI.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
See, on Royal Legends, we like to have an activity for each one of our guests, Really, we like to build it around their personalities, what they do. So, I've been knowing you for quite some time now, I've seen the good and the bad of you, I've seen all of you. So, and one thing I know you are good at is improv and impersonations, right? So today's activity is called Inspired by Improv. Your girlfriend just broke up with you, and y'all been dating for 2 years.
I don't understand what. This whole time you wasn't saying what I was doing wrong, or you just. I respect it, but I just for real.
Sing.
That breath, he just like.
Number two.
Okay.
Your dad just caught you having sex.
Chinek. Hi, Donatos. In my house. Donatos. You have killed me. You have finished. Madam, just. Donatos, in my house. In my. Jesus Christ. Donatos, what will your mother say about you, What would the community say about you? Donatos, you want to do this and this and that.
See. You, Steve, are on your deathbed, and you're giving your final, going away to the rest of your family.
JP, bro, honestly, man, I was always better than you at basketball. I just was. I could shoot better than you. You just wouldn't give me my props, but it's too late now. So, Mom, I appreciate you. I love you. You know what it is. Sisters, come here. Been fun. Y'all be easy.